Yeah, hello everybody. We are going to do a facial treatment for our model for today. You can see her skin type. Yes, we're trying to really clean her skin well, and I'm basically showing the procedure, the kind of treatment you just have in the praxis when you come to the cosmetic branch. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So first of all, the face had gone through a lot of process due to the weather factor. So we just get a towel like this in a lukewarm water. It shouldn't be so cold. My towel here is a little bit larger, but just a small facial towel, just to relax the nerves and other things on the face. It forms as an oxygen for the heart. Yeah, so she looks a little bit funny here because the face towel is a little bit darker. It's a little bit bigger. So you just press on the muscles of the face, and you just use the same procedure just to wipe up her face. And can now see she has a little bit of moisture, and it also releases the pore. It's like it serves as a first aid for the skin after just exposing it to all the bad weather condition. Then we'll just go on with the deep cleansing. So close your eyes. Yeah, so with the deep cleansing, I'll just go with the procedure of it's just a skin detox mask. It's not a mask, but it's just as I'm using this for her, this type for her, because she is in her teenage and I don't want to use anything so hard on her face. So these are basically like the kind of fruit fruit content that's more with papaya and other fruit seeds, papaya fruit seeds, and also mandel seeds. So they are not so harsh for her. So normally there are times I use milk, but because of the weather changes, then I'll just switch it off in this way. So I'm just trying to reach my face. It looks so dry, so we just add a little bit of water in our hands like this, and just try to switch it off and bring it in my hands. And so it's supposed to work in that, and you just use the same. Let me get myself a more smaller facial towel. I've gotten myself a more smaller facial towel, though it can't cover up the whole face, but I'm sure it will help us, and we will just clean up the whole skin. So we first cleaning it up. So I'm more comfortable with this procedure. So let me just use this procedure because that's what I normally do. Just to make it more professional. So it's just her nose we are leaving in, but and we just be cleaning it thoroughly downward, cleaning it. So that it really gets into, and her neck area. Just open your eyes, and yeah, it gets into her neck area. And so when she has worn makeup, or she has been exposed to anything that would really serves as a danger to the cells or death to the skin, that will leave her with more skin problems such as pimples, acne. She has acne, you can see they are all acne, and she has a little bit of popping here on the, yeah, a little bit of acne. So a client like this, or somebody like this, you just have to be working in more with fruit or with cleansers gel cleansers, because you can see she has that kind of mixed skin. She has a mixed skin. She's a mixed skin type, so we don't use more of fat contented. She's in between dry skin and sensitive skin, so that's what we'll be doing. And with the eye area, we are just using toners for the eye area. It's just a toner that I have from Neutrogena. That's what I normally use. You can see it's even, so it's a makeup eye remover. If she had worn mascara or any kind of eyeliner, we just use it over, and we just swipe it like this just to clean. So you can see there a little bit of dirt on, you see a little bit of dirt on, so we just swipe it downwards just to clean the eye. It's just a must do for every skin therapeutic, or every cosmetician, or yeah, or cosmetica. Then you just use the same process and just try to clean in the circles of the eye. So but that she will just have a very clean eye, because it's a face, we always forget the eye is also another place. They are all sensitive areas, and you always have to be giving it a very gentle cleaning and focus also more on it. So my hands are clean, very clean. Make sure your hands are clean. You are working at the hand shoe or hand gloves. Be careful, because yes, we don't really have a very good camera at the moment. So our next step is giving her facial mask. Normally we do it and you just wipe off with tonics and hair day cream, but I think I'll be doing a little bit of deep cleansing for her. So with a deep cleansing procedure, we'll just be using a mask, charcoal mask for her. Charcoal mask. Charcoal mask. So I'll be taking my mask with a spatula and just be spreading it on her face, especially in her T-zone area. The T-zone area is where you can see she's prone to more acne and posting indulge. So just be spreading it on her T-zone areas, and yeah, a little bit here. So just a generous amount, and also here in the chin area. Then they are basically So I made an error. I had to really cover her eye. I'll be covering her eye because you're not supposed to get into the eye area when you're applying, and you just leave it for 5 minutes, maximum 5 minutes. There are times you just have to look at a person's skin when they are really prone to more oily skin and problem skin. Then you can leave it for more minutes, like 10 minutes. So we are leaving it for just 5 minutes, then we'll wipe them off. So my client is really giving herself a good treat today. So I'll be covering her eye with tonic. I'll be still covering her eye with tonic. So we're leaving it for 3 minutes, then 5 minutes. Then we'll be working on it. So you just see the procedure of it. And we'll be wiping it off so gently. So we'll be treating her with the same procedure. That's the charcoal treatment mask procedure. And we wouldn't be doing anything so extreme. We'll just be gently wiping them off. Not like very harsh. People clean it, I say people clean it, but because she's a teenager, so, and the skin too is one of the sensitive areas, the most sensitive areas and softer areas in the skin. So you just treat it with caution. It's not like a fish or something that we are taking off the cells or anything. If it's just a face, so you have to treat it with care. It's a face. It's not like the hands or the leg. So you just make sure there is enough water. Close your mouth. Cover your mouth. Close your mouth. So I'll be wiping it in this sequence, parallel sequence. And because this place is really, I don't have access to stay behind her back, so it's making it a little bit unprofessional, but that's just what we are doing. It's the same procedure we are just doing. The same procedure we are just doing. So you just pull the whole thing off because we are almost done with. It's not so soft. This one doesn't have, it's not so soft as compared to this other ones. This ones are a little bit more smoother, so just be careful you don't press in so hard. Make sure you don't press in so hard. So just be careful with the type of application you give to the skin. And always make sure the water is not, other people prefer using some cold water, but just make sure the water it's in between. Look warm, it shouldn't be too warm, between warm but not so cold, like lukewarm. The water is supposed to be lukewarm. I hate putting cold water, especially in winter season, on a client face. In summer seasons, yes, you can put on cold water, but the weather is still not friendly, so the kind of reactions the customer gets or the model or client gets is also a very basic factor. So you can see the skin looks really clean. It looks really clean. You've given her a very good treat. Giving her a very good treat. So that's it. She's also so relaxed for her charcoal facial treatment. So what we did is the charcoal facial treatment. So we just cleaned and purified her face. We just cleaned and purified. So just going the radical way, a little bit radical way with the cleaning. So we drying it up with a tissue paper, just to make sure we just press in gently. Be gentle with the face always. Please be gentle with the face. The face is not so hard. It's a really sensitive, not an insensitive part of the body that you'll be treating it hard. Please treat it just as you want it to treat you. So just be gentle with it. So you can see now the skin looks really, it looks really clean as we started. You can see it looks really cleaned. Her face looks really cleaned as she came in. It wasn't so clean. Now it looks really clean. Oh, Lisa, what do you see? Yes, it looks clean. So we'll be using our cleansing pad. You can also use astringents when the person has really oily skin with a lot of, when the client has oily skin with a lot of pastures. That's but she doesn't have. You can see they are just old spots. They are just old spots. A little bit of black hair. I can see, even though I'm not under the UV lamp, I can see she has a lot of acne, and that they are just old scars. So she's still treating her skin. I'm giving her all the caution by drinking a lot of water and also eating more veggies, and especially with the cucumbers and with the avocados, and more how do we say, more moisturizers. So the moisturizer should be normally oxygen based, which has inflows, a lot of liquid base. Like, should be going more with lotions, with aloe vera for such mist skin. Yeah. So yeah, we're still here with our client. So I'll be using the Neutrogena because I basically find it to be more friendly to her skin based on the content. It's also perfume free. It also doesn't have any alcohol. It's really neutralized, and that's the reason why I like it. Without any alcohol for such skin tone, she doesn't really need anything to destroy her pores. It just finds the pores, and that's the basic reason why I love using this one on them. I mean, that's why I love using it on them. So now I'll just be wiping, cleaning. I say wipe, clean it off. It's a tonic, yeah. It's a tonic or facial clean, water cleanser. So I'll just be using it. So we turn off. You see now the pad, it's really cleaned. Her skin feels so fresh. Her skin feels so fresh now. Her skin feels so fresh. Her skin feels really fresh. And the last but not the least is just to use the intense repair for her. We'll be using the intense repair. It's also a very good skin. It has a very good skin formula. I really love the fact that it has panthenol oil and also allantoins in it, and it also really helps for resisting dry skin. I tell you, she's in between sensitive and dry skin, so we'll just be using more of such. It also has glycerin and palmic, and also a little bit of the citric acid, which is also not bad for hair. Yeah, so allowing a little bit into that, it works into the facial cleanser. The tonic has to go into, so just a few seconds, then you just apply hair all over. Let me try to balance myself so that I'll be working in more. I have to go with that sequence better. So no oil for hair today, just lotion, moisturizers. Then you allow hair go. Close your mouth. So that's the whole treatment, and you don't forget her neck area and also her décolleté. So you can see we are done with her today. So that is basically how I prepare the face of my client or model, especially